everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the first things to do once you get engaged, and by the end of this video you're going to know exactly what to do and what order to do them in. I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel for some more weekly vids. I'm a UK wedding and event planner based in London, have had tons of experience, so I can offer some really good insights. So without further ado, the absolute first thing you need to do as soon as you get engaged is to celebrate. It's to enjoy the fact that you're engaged with your partner, with your friends, with your family, because you do not get this time back again. So I would suggest definitely celebrating initially with your partner, because once you've told everyone, it just goes absolutely crazy. So have some time together and then celebrate with the world and just enjoy this stage for the first few weeks, because afterwards it essentially gets very logistical. So just really enjoy this time. So after you've celebrated and those celebrations have died down a little, the first thing to do is to work out your budget. Now, whether it's just you guys paying, whether it's your parents paying also, or anyone else, you really need to know what pot of money you're working with before you do absolutely anything. There's no point in looking at different venues, getting excited about things which essentially are not going to fit in your budget. So number one is get realistic, get your budget. Now, after that, the next step is hire a wedding planner, of course. I think if your budget allows for it, it's a very sensible thing to do. And especially hiring a planner at the beginning stage of your wedding will save you quite a lot of money in terms of saving money off the venue and suppliers, because a planner's key role is to negotiate with supplies, with venues, that kind of thing, to save you money. So hire a wedding planner, and then shortly followed after that is to have a think about, I'd say maybe 3-4 dates that work for you, your partner, your partner's family, close friends. Work out in terms of that the date doesn't fall on a religious holiday, for example, key football fixtures, that kind of thing. It is all really important in terms of narrowing down a few date options. So once you have a few date options, the next thing I would say is to have a think about who you want to officiate your ceremony. Now, I think this is a really integral part of your wedding. So it's going to be really important, because whoever coordinates your ceremony is the person that is kicking off the wedding. It's someone that's setting off the scene. I had an amazing rabbi called Albie Chait. I had a Jewish wedding, and he just kicked off my wedding incredibly. He created a really warm atmosphere and really set the tone. So think long and hard about who you want to be there coordinating your ceremony for you, and get this checked off first. So the next thing after choosing an officiant is to work out your guest list. So guest list, said that right the third time. So you should sit down with your partner and your partner's family and work out how many people you're going to have at your wedding, and essentially how many people that you can have that can fit into your budget. Now, once you know these things, I would say the next few steps sort of merge a little bit into one, and they go in hand with each other, because the next few things to lock in, I would say, are the venue, the band, and the photographer. So you're likely to have your heart set on a certain type of venue, and obviously they can only have one wedding on one date, and often really nice venues are competitive in terms of people booking for them. So have a look at what venue you want, have a look at what band you want and photographer, and find a date which suits them all. Now, the reason I choose these suppliers is I think that they have the biggest impact on your wedding, and other suppliers such as a caterer, such as a florist, can often do multiple events. So, it's important to lock down the suppliers that can only do one wedding at a time, rather than suppliers that can do a few weddings on a given day. Now, I didn't want to overwhelm you with too many pieces of information, because it can all feel a bit overwhelming at the beginning. So I think those are the key things you need to get sorted. I hope you found this really useful. Please do subscribe to my channel for more weekly videos like this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.